The little mermaid lives with her father, the Sea King, grandmother, and 5 older sisters in an underwater kingdom. According to the rules, when the little mermaid turns 15, she is allowed to swim to the surface of the ocean to see the world. Each year, one of the sisters becomes old enough to visit the upper world and tell the mermaid about it. One day, when the mermaid was 15 years old, she saw a ship with a beautiful prince and fell in love with him at first sight. During a violent storm, the mermaid rescued the sinking prince and brought him to shore near the temple. However, the prince was unconscious and did not see the mermaid. The little mermaid asked her grandmother if people could live forever if they could breathe underwater. Grandmother explained that humans have a much shorter lifespan than mermaids, but they have an immortal soul that lives in the sky. The little mermaid dreamed of being with a prince and gaining an immortal soul. She turned to a sea witch who gave her a magic potion. The potion allowed the mermaid to get her legs in exchange for her voice, the most beautiful in the Sea Kingdom. The sea witch warned that the mermaid would never be able to return to the sea. The potion she drank would hurt her, but after she regained her health, she would be able to dance like no one else. However, the mermaid will feel pain all the time, as if she were walking on sharp swords. To gain an immortal soul, the mermaid had to receive the kiss of true love, a prince who would love her and marry her. Otherwise, at dawn on the first day after her wedding to another, the little mermaid would die and turn into sea foam. The little mermaid drank the potion and met the prince, who was enchanted by her beauty and grace. He accepted her even though she was mute. He loved to watch her dance, and she danced for him despite the excruciating pain in her legs. When the prince's father ordered him to marry the daughter of the neighboring king, the prince told the mermaid that he was not going to do it because he did not love the princess. He said he could only love the temple girl who he thought had saved him. It turned out that the princess was the very girl from the temple where she was educated. The prince fell in love with her, and a wedding was announced. The little mermaid was heartbroken when she learned of the wedding of the prince and princess. She thought about giving up her life at sea and the pain she felt in her legs. One night her sisters brought her the knife the sea witch had given them in exchange for their hair. The mermaid kills the prince with this knife and lets his blood run down her legs. She can become a mermaid again and be rid of her suffering. However, she cannot kill the sleeping prince lying with her bride. Instead, she throws herself into the sea as soon as dawn arrives. The mermaid's body turns into sea foam, but she does not cease to exist. Instead, she becomes a daughter of the air. The other daughters of the air explain to her that she has become like them because she sought an immortal soul. The little mermaid will receive her own soul in the future through her good deeds, and she will soar into the kingdom of God.